Today we are going to see how a low cost discharge tube can be made using readily available or even scrap material. For that we will be requiring a high voltage circuit and a discharge tube and a vacuum pump. This is a low cost discharge tube circuit mounted on a simple plywood. From our left side you can see the input connections for the supply which is taken from 230 volt. The final output comes across here which is at 2000 volt. There are two transformer T1 and T2. One of the transformer provides 12 volt 3 ampere, the other one provides 12 volt 1 ampere. 12 volt 3 ampere is rectified and through a relay which is an electromagnetic switch is given to the primary of the ignition coil. This is an ignition coil which is procured from any of the spare parts of two-wheeler vehicle, which provides an ignition for your petrol. This is a capacitor, high voltage capacitor 230 volt AC, which is connected across the switch inside the relay, which absorbs the high voltage generated at the back EMF due to the back EMF of the ignition coil. The transformer T2 is applied to the coil of the relay, which switches on and off this switch to provide intermittent supply to the primary of the ignition coil to provide high voltage at the across at these two terminals. And these are the rectifying circuit which has the rectifying diode, a simple rectifying DC supply to provide the input to the transformer. Let us see how to construct a discharge tube using readily available materials. This is a Borosil capillary, the rubber cork inserted with a syringe needle. You have to apply a small amount of Fevikwik at the periphery, insert it, stick it properly, hold it there for a few minutes. Do the same trick on the other side. You want to use a small length of the same capillary to make something like this, and the actual length of the electrodes in between the electrodes should be something around 4 cm. Let us see how to connect the discharge tube to the high voltage circuit output. You need two wires, one connect to the ground of the high voltage output ignition coil to the one of the terminals. Anyone would do it. The other high voltage output to the other remaining point. This is our vacuum pump, which is a syringe to be connected directly to the syringe needle in the discharge tube. Now we switch on the power supply. In this experiment, we are going to see how a high electric field can affect a flame of this wax candle. Over here, from a high voltage supply, we are going to connect 2 points onto these electrodes, through which the electric field will appear across the two tinfoil plates, and which will expose the candle flame directly to the high voltage supply. After switching on the power supply, high voltage power supply, let us see the effect, what will it cause on the candle flame. In this demonstration experiment, we are going to demonstrate how after the application of high electric field across two electrodes, in this case aluminum foil suspended across these two electrodes, and by inserting an insulator like a glass plate, it is acting as a dielectric, will concentrate the electric fields in between the two glass plates and increases the force acting in between them. That will be observed by the action of the movement of these two foils coming closer to each other after the introduction of the insulator. Now we are switching on the power supply and see what happens. This is a